Hey everyone, I am Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. I just want to say sorry I haven't been on in a little bit. It's, had a lot going on. Most of you know that. My granddaughter is doing much better now, so yay. Hopefully the major problems are a thing of the past, you know what I mean? But we pulled through, so all is well. Anyways, I don't know, I feel wicked sick all of a sudden. I did my little cleansing and everything, and I was like, okay, like, what's this energy about? And I heard something is repeating itself. So there's a pattern here within somebody, or there's just, I don't know if it's something repeating with a different person in a different situation, like same thing, different face, different place kind of thing, or if it's the same thing with you or with whoever's in this energy. And as I whatever, this deck, the Shadow Oracle or whatever it's called, what is it called, Oracle of Shadows and Light, popped in my head because I was shuffling my deck, which I'm gonna use, but I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna use that first. And that's when I heard something's repeating itself. And then I felt sick the second I grabbed this deck, I felt sick, and I'm like, why do I feel, all of a sudden I got a little jittery and I felt nauseous. And look at the card that showed up first. Intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. So someone might be doing things that they shouldn't be doing, or that's coming up for someone. So not saying that's for everyone, but that's definitely in this energy here somewhere. I'm not sure if that's what's repeating, like somebody relapsing, or just bad habits, doing something they shouldn't be doing, basically. Or if it's something else. So let's see, what's the overall energy? A powerful energy shift. Ooh, let's switch some timelines and not repeat history. Maybe some of you are focused on that. Like, if you want to repeat history, I won't be part of that. I'm going to focus on something new and shift this energy into something positive for myself, for the situation, and everyone involved. So with whatever's repeating, you might find yourself making mini changes. So, for example, if somebody is going down the rabbit hole again, no matter what that hole is for them, going in the wrong direction, basically, and you see it coming, you notice it. However you handled it prior, you're going to handle it differently this time. And that's what's going to create some of these shifts, is what it feels like. Because I feel like a lot of you aren't going to put up with whatever this is. Especially if it's like, really, we're going to do this again, that kind of thing. So let's see. I want more on this shift. Yeah, we'll use one of these first. Shocking. It might shock the shit out of this person because you are making changes. Like, it's making me think of when somebody expects you to act or react a certain way because maybe that's how you've reacted or acted in the past, and you're not. You're going to handle whatever the situation is differently. I'm getting like multiple scenarios in here. So it could be different messages for different people, where some of you might be dealing with someone who falls off the wagon, whatever that means to them, you, whatever. Well, others of you might go through a very similar situation, even with the same people, whether they're in your world right now or not, because there's something that's coming back around, repeating. And it could pertain to your intuition. Maybe you're just picking up on it, but I kind of feel like some of you are shocking people with what you know, with your intuition, but you're handling it differently. So, okay, if it's intuition based, say you get signs and synchronicities, and you have for a while, over different situations, what have you, whether you're a reader or not. And before, you'd be like, holy crap, like, I read your mind, or I was just thinking that, oh my God, that just popped in my head, and then it happened, because you were excited or shocked. Whether you were excited or not, you were shocked about whatever these newfound gifts were for you at said time. And now the way that you're going to handle whatever this is, this information that's coming to you, is totally different. You might not even say a word about it, or the way you speak about it will be very different. And it might shock other people. Whatever shocked you before is going to shock others now. Especially if we're talking about your intuition. Because that's part of this powerful shift. How you handle the information you receive. It's making me think of like when you get bad news. And like your past self would have been all frazzled. You would have been a disaster going, oh my God, I don't know what to do with this information. Like, I'm going to cry. I'm going to freak out. You know? And now if somebody delivered that same information to you, or worse, you would handle it differently. There's a different approach here where you can process through those emotions privately, but in a more, I don't even want to say more mature way, but in a more calculated way, so you're not a hot mess. That's kind of what it feels like. That's just an example. So let's see. What's up with this powerful shift, please? There's definitely a change, and it does feel good for a lot of you where you're just dealing with life's obstacles very differently than you would have. Because like I said, there's something that's coming back around. Could be a lesson for some of you, like on how to handle certain things, but something's coming back around, whether it's a test or lesson or not. You're just, I don't know, I feel like you're just going to do things very differently. I just keep wanting to say that. Beginnings and resistance. Try again. Something's coming back around. You're going to try something again. New direction starting over. Resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. This makes me nervous. I don't know why. Just holding this card, it's put it like a pit in my stomach, but kind of like butterflies. So it could be just someone who's nervous to come forward and say something, to start something over again, or to start something with you. But I do feel something repeating. Someone's paying attention to you. This feels like from a distance, even if they live next door. It's just they're not talking to you. They're not telling you anything. They were resistant to connecting with you in whatever way. It doesn't matter, romantically or otherwise. Because people can admire us in many different ways. It's not just about love and romance and whatever. But it could be. It just depends on this for you. Somebody's been pushing their feelings down. But there's a new approach coming in, because that's making me think of for some reason that eclipse energy is making me think of new moon energy, like a total eclipse of the heart. It might seem that way for some of you, like, whoa, why'd you change your mind now, kind of thing, because you were very resistant before. There could be a flip-flop here as well, where if you were open to connecting with this person, whoever they are to you, they might be more open now and you're more resistant. And that could shock them, like wait, that's not how it was before, that kind of thing. I keep staring at the word sis. I don't know, GI. Those could be initials, just whatever those letters mean to you, or the GI tract, you know. Something to do with digestive system or something. This is gonna be hard to digest, metaphorically speaking. Or this is hard to digest. Somebody's having a hard time with information. I heard put these back. Alright. Let's see. Give me more on this power. Denial. Yeah. Some information's hard to digest. Somebody's having a realization about something. And then exercise. Love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of good health. Someone might be in denial about what the healthy choice is for themselves. Because I did mention, falling off the wagon and stuff like that. If somebody relapses in some sense, it could be somebody's ex as well, regardless, but of who it is to you, it's like not a healthy choice. Somebody's not living a healthy lifestyle when they should be, and they might be in denial of a problem that they have. It could be as simple as a food addiction, like I'm gonna sit here and eat this and not get off my ass and wonder why I'm fat, kind of thing. Somebody's just not living very healthy. Their life is not healthy. Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't even know that's what this said. Denial. Denial to accept a situation, unhealthy cycles, or addictions. Someone in this energy might have weight or issues with their weight as well, because that's what's making me think of with exercising. But this is about needing to make healthy changes for yourself, for your situation, and someone's in denial, like, I'm fine, like, I'm good, nothing's wrong, it's not what I'm doing, it's not what I'm eating, it's not what I'm drinking, it's, whatever, it's not me, there's no problems here, I don't know why this is happening. If any of you were in denial over your lifestyle, I feel like you're not anymore, but there's someone, I said something's coming back around. Someone's in denial of a problem. They have a problem and they don't want to admit it, no matter what the problem is. Could be anything. Somebody has a problem. And it's not a problem with you. It's a personal issue going on with them. It's something they do on repeat. And they just won't own up to it. This feels kind of stressful, I'm just going to say. It really could pertain to some type of substance, legal or otherwise. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Well, that's good. That could be the powerful energy shift for you, because you're not going to handle this situation in the same way you did before. So if you've had to deal with this person time and time again with whatever they're going through, dealing with, whatever they dealt with in the past, you're going to change your focus. You're not going to be... You're going to play a different role in their life than you once did, no matter what their problem is or whatever's going on with them. Or someone's going to do that with you. Because you can only do the same thing over and over and over, expecting different results for so long before you finally jump off that hamster wheel. You know what I mean? Because if you've tried to help somebody multiple times, or you've shown support, you've been there, you've gotten them through difficulties or helped them through them, whatever, and they just keep doing the same thing, it's like beating a dead horse. It's like, obviously my efforts are falling on deaf ears. It's not fucking working out here, so I can't help you. You can only help those who want to help themselves, no matter what the problem is. It could even just be financial issues, If somebody doesn't want to work towards those goals for themselves, you can't just... It's like, I don't know, with a child, I guess, or anyone, you can't just keep handing them money and expect them to get off their ass and go earn it themselves when they know that they don't have to do a goddamn thing, because it's just going to be handed to them. You know what I mean? That's just an example, but it could be with anything. If it's just always there, I don't have to put any effort in. Someone's life might be getting a little harder, or they might end up getting mad at you or push you away because you're the bad guy for trying to right a wrong or fix the situation. Like, well, if I can't help you, this isn't helping you, so the only way I can help you is to let you figure it out on your own. Sometimes people do have to fall on their face to learn. It feels like something like that. Like I said, no matter what the problem is. But this will have a successful outcome, and I feel like now we're shifting focus onto ourselves. So this person could have been holding you back for a minute. Could be more than one person even. But this situation, this cycle has been continuous, off and on, and it's been holding someone back. And now it's like this powerful energy shift is, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to take all that energy, effort, and whatever I put into this situation, this person, these people, into myself. And it might shock people, because I kind of feel like I'm talking to someone who's always there. You're the go-to person. Whether you're the guru or not, it's if we have questions, if we need this, if we need that, we go to you, whoever you are, because you're reliable, trustworthy, and probably give good advice, but you're too helpful. That's what that feels like. Someone's too helpful with another person or people. I don't know, for some reason I want to say, I can thread the needle for you, but you're going to have to make sure it doesn't get knotted up because I ain't fixing it. It's like, I can help you with this, but if you don't do the work, you're on your own. That's what that feels like. So someone might say that to another person. You could be getting signs about this. Numbers are very significant. Oh, I was laying in bed the other night, not last night, the night before, I think it was. And numbers is reminding me of this because I was talking about the numbers 3, 6, 9. I had written that down in a book a long time ago, multiple times. And then I was talking about Nikola Tesla and, his theory with 3, 6, and 9. And I said, I can't remember what the reading was or what I said with it, but I was like, 3 has shown up, like 333 or whatever, and 6, 666. Now we're just waiting on number 9. And it's weird too, because last night, was it last night? It might have been the same night, the night before, when this popped in my head, because before I went upstairs, I looked at a sign outside, and the only thing I noticed on it was the number 9, and I said, oh, well, here comes number 9, which is a good thing. It doesn't feel bad. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what it's representing, but it doesn't feel bad, so that's good. That's all I care about, just saying it. It's making my chest hurt. I don't know why. Here comes number 9. Anyways, I was doing math in my head, and like with adding things down, because you break down numbers in numerology. So 333 would break down to a 9 ultimately, but you got 3, the first one, and then 3 and 3 is 6, 3, 6, and then 333 is 9, 369 is in 333. The numbers 333, that synchronicity, so that could be very significant for some of you. But then if you start doing that with 6s, 6 and 6 is 12, breaks down to a 3. But 666 is 18, which is 9. All the numbers are in there, in those synchronicities. And 9 always breaks down to 9. It always reverts back to 9, no matter how many times you fucking add it together. I don't know, I just thought that was weird. I don't know what it means right this second, but I wanted to mention it. So maybe some of you are studying numerology, or you're trying to figure out what certain synchronicities mean to you. Look up, don't just look up, like, say for example, it's 333. Don't just look up the angel number meaning of it, because a lot of quote-unquote angel number meanings are all the same, no matter what synchronicity you're looking up. Look up the numerology behind it. So look up 333, and then look up 33, and look up 3, and look up what it breaks down to. And kind of put the pieces together there for yourself. No matter what the synchronicity is. Where'd it go? Oh. Enchanted Forest. Dun dun dun. This feels like walking into the unknown. Like, I don't know what to expect here. Yeah, because it has something to do with new places. Trying new things, doing new things. Can be a little scary. Because look, this little fairy right here is pulling her fairy friend along. Like, come on, let's go. I know you don't know what to expect, but trust me, this will be nice. This will be beautiful. So trust your intuition with this new path. That's really what it feels like. Because I feel like I'm stepping out of my comfort zone here with this. Because we're breaking a cycle. And sometimes letting people go is very, very difficult, no matter who they are to you. Like, when you just get to that point where you can't, you just can't do anything anymore. You're not helpful for them. And it's like, I can't invest all my time, energy, and effort into a situation or person that's not going to be fruitful, when I should be putting that energy into myself. You might feel selfish doing this, but I feel like it's for the best. And you're not selfish for doing things for yourself, is what I want to say. You're being guided down a new road, basically. I forgot I put the all-seeing eye in this card. You can barely see it. I just heard you can't always guide the people you love. You can't always guide other people, period. They have to want to listen. Because guidance is, you can take it or leave it. It's advice. If you think about it, just like tarot readings, psychic messages, it's advice. What path do you feel you should go down? Like if you're presented with these options, what do you feel? Go with what you feel. Go with your gut, basically, is what Spirit's saying. Somebody's haunted by a bad decision. Maybe they chose the wrong road. You can always turn around or make a new path. I don't know, for some reason I'm picturing like a dead end where you're standing at the sign reading it, it says dead end, and you're like, well, this path sucked. It got me nowhere. Now what? Where do I go? It doesn't even fork off. It's just a dead end. But it's like, this was a long walk. I don't want to turn around and go that way. Again, I already know what that path was, and I'm not going to repeat history. I'm not going to do this again. Even though it's a dead end, a shitty choice, a whatever, because we all make mistakes. It's called life. We learn from it. They're lessons, not mistakes. But anyways, if you learn from it. So anyways, you're at the dead end going, I don't know what now? And then your fairy guide, not your fairy godmother, your intuition is like, go beyond that sign. Go past the dead end sign, because that's not a spiritual sign. That's a man-made sign. Keep going. And you're like, there's no path there, though. Make one. Make a path. Or you'll be pleasantly surprised when you go, okay, fuck it, I'm going to go around the sign and just, what do I have to lose? We'll figure it out along the way. And then you start going through the bushes and the trees, and you're just like, all right, finding your way through. And then you end up on a road. And you're like, wow, that was like a little shortcut, wasn't it? What road am I on now? But it's clear. It's not a struggle to walk down this road. That little shortcut might have been a struggle, but you made it through. Or you will if you choose to do so. It's not even cutting corners or anything like that. It's being brave enough to keep going, which was the obstacle. To forge ahead when it looked like there was nothing left there or nothing there. Like, oh, this is done. But it just connected to another road that nobody else could see but you. You sensed it. You felt you should just go there. You should just do this. And it's going to work out for you. So there's something you're going to just feel the urge that you need to do, that you want to do. And it's going to bode well for you. That's what I want to say. All right. Let's get... For some reason, I want one of these Twin Flame Oracle cards. I haven't used these in a long time. Doesn't mean we're reading about twin flames or anything. But if it comes up kind of thing. I just like these cards. I can't close the box. Like it. Oh, I keep getting distracted. Now I want one of these. I hit the jar, so it's like, all right, let's pull a fortune for this reading. Right here. I got so many in here. It's not even funny. An old broom knows where the dirt is. That makes me think of gossip for one reason, but if you think about it, if someone's been around for a while, if they've known you for a while, if they've been part of a situation for a while, then they do know the dirt because they know the ins and outs of a person or situation. Somebody knows where something was put. was put away. There's a habit here. Like, somebody does the same thing all the time. I said there's a fucking cycle, but if you think about it, like, I don't know, for some reason it's making me think of when somebody hides something. So, say, been married to somebody forever or dated them forever, lived in the same house as them forever, whether it's a roommate, best friend, whoever the hell it is, or you just visit them all the time and you've known them forever. If they have like a hiding spot where it's like, oh, this is where I put my money when I don't want people to find it, or this is where I put my secret, whatever the fuck it is, and you know where that spot is because they've done it time and time again, or they put it in the same types of places, someone's hiding something. And someone that's close to them or that's known them for a long time knows exactly where it would be because of their habits, because of just time, repetition, basically. Okay, I don't know why that's significant. Now, something's in someone's bedroom. It's in a specific room, at least. Looks like a bedroom or a bathroom. Those are both private places if you think about it, especially if we're talking about dreams, but like dream symbols. But those are private places in real life, you do your private business in both those spaces. It's like your safe space too, especially your bedroom. Something's right here. Now in someone's bedroom, it's right here. Right here in someone's bedroom. I don't know what that means. Something's in someone's bedroom that's significant. To the situation, to your forward movement. It could provide clarity for some of you, but I don't know what it is. But I feel like you would know. You know right where to find something in someone's bedroom? Okay. Let's see. What's up with Enchanted Forest? That's too much. But let's see. I really feel like I'm looking for something. So is somebody snooping around somebody's room looking for something? Because I kind of feel like I know it's in here somewhere. I know it's in here. Where the hell is it? But I don't feel like it's my thing that I'm looking for. Somebody's looking for something of somebody else's. Probably secretively. Okay. There's a cord that's significant as well. I don't know if it's a rope, a cable, phone cord, whatever, but it's a cord. Maybe somebody's looking for a cord to go to something. Like, I know it's in here somewhere. I gotta plug in my damn TV or something. I don't know. A cord. It's in here somewhere. Vibration. Energy and positivity. Raise your vibration to attract what you desire. Some of you are working on manifesting what you want anyway, so you could be working on raising your vibration and clearing out negative energy so that you're able to do that. Maybe so that you can jump timelines into a better timeline for yourself. I'm trying to get on somebody else's frequency. Is somebody trying to get on your frequency? Or were you trying to get on theirs? Because I don't know if this is someone who's capable of changing frequencies so you can match other people, because that happens. That's how psychics pick up on other people and different energies and stuff. It doesn't necessarily depend on what you're vibing in all the time. It's the energy you kind of dive into. But someone's trying to get on your frequency. they can't find the right radio station, the right frequency. It's making me think of the old radio I have in the kitchen, because you have to turn the dial, like the to tune it and all that, and it's hard to find the correct frequency to pick up on the radio station fully sometimes. You have to be very precise. They're working on this. It's not easy to do, I'm just gonna say. Especially intentionally. Unless you practice with that, but unless you know how to do it. It's not easy to do unless you know how to do it. Because you show a kid nowadays that radio, they're not even gonna know how to fucking turn it on, let alone find the radio station they want. That's the same thing with spirituality and telepathic communication and stuff like that. You can't connect to someone who is disconnected, who doesn't understand, who doesn't know. Or they won't be able to, how do I want to say that? Like, you can't fully connect. It will never be like AC, like alternating current. It will never be a back and forth between you and whoever or anyone in that energy if they don't understand or know or accept it or believe or whatever, because they're not gonna be on that. They're not gonna be able to connect. They're not gonna know what to do. Why does that feel significant? There's a significance with that. Is somebody pretending? Has to do with social media, socializing, pretending through socializing. Okay, this is confusing me right now. I don't know why. Somebody's trying to connect with you, but they don't know how. But I'm going to leave it at that because it feels like more in depth than that. It kind of feels like a spiritual thing. But they can't because you have different beliefs, for one. Similar or clashing belief systems can bring you together or keep you apart, says your. So there's misspelling on that card, just saying. It's not getting nitpicky, Jessica. But anyways, I do like these cards regardless. Yeah, there's differing belief systems because this person can't match your vibration because they don't believe the same way. They don't understand it. They don't know. They're lying. Yeah, they're lying. It's like they're lying to get to you. Like, they're lying so that they could be connected to you. They want to connect to you so bad that they're lying about their own faith, that they believe in what you do. Because I was talking about twin flames. I said this isn't a twin flame reading unless that shit comes up. And it isn't, because whoever this is not your twin flame. You're not connected to them. It doesn't matter what this person does or how hard they try. You can't fake a connection, a true connection. You can't fake it. I mean, you can try, but it's not gonna pan out. It's a dead end. There's a dead end here with somebody, and somebody else is just like, no, it's not working out. I'm not feeling it. It's like it might seem picturesque and good, like, oh, all that glitters isn't gold is what I want to say, but it might seem like a good idea, but do you really want to repeat history is what I want to say. But you're not feeling it. I don't know. It's like when somebody presents everything you've ever wanted. Like, this is your dream person or situation or whatever. Like, sounds way too good to be true, but it's quote unquote true. And it's like, I could have all this in my physical reality, but I don't have the connection. I don't have those feelings tied to this person or situation or project or whatever. It's like, I'm just not feeling it. How come everything I've ever wanted seems like garbage to me? Because it's not for you. With that specific person or in that situation. And that's what you're feeling. That's why whatever this is feels off. because you're not truly connected to this person or situation. Somebody could have even tried to use magic to create a connection. You can't go against the free will of others. Well, you can, but it'll backfire. You know, if you're going to do witchy practices, you need to know the laws, the rules, you know, the universal laws. Some type of lie here. Yeah, somebody's creating an illusion, playing off from your beliefs, off from what you want. Or they're going to. That could be the repeat here. Interesting. That takes too much fucking work. Why would anyone want to do that? You know what I mean? You know, someone's a phony baloney. Give me more on this vibration and beliefs, please. It's definitely someone from the past, but somebody's thinking about something from the past. We have lightning here. Some past things might be popping up for you that you're reviewing and going over like, whoa, that makes way more sense now. That kind of thing. Especially pertaining to this connection or connecting to another person or people. Like, whatever the vibration is. Why am I thinking of like a splitter? Like, I don't know if that's what it's really called, but where you have one wire, but you split it. You could have been connected to multiple people. Because now it's making me think of a conduit. Why? It's like, well, okay. I'm not an electrician or anything. I don't know a lot about electricity and stuff, but I do know like frequencies, vibrations, and all of that. It's energy, electricity, all that stuff. It's all kind of, it's all encompassing. I don't know. It all kind of goes together in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so if you think of a wire that's branching off, it could mean you're connected to multiple sources. Your energy's going, it's splitting off in a couple directions. I'm not sure what that means just yet. But then I was thinking of someone just being the conduit, where, say, you know how to use the old radio. You can tap in. Oh, you can split off and connect to different energies. Because now it's making me think of like tree branches or roots, because it's like it splits off and then this one splits off and then like it just keeps connecting out. So that could be your energy, or there's someone in this energy that's like that. So you know how to use the old radio. Basically you can connect to different radio stations, whatever, AM or FM, because FM is in your physical environment is the way I'm looking at it. So like everyone, maybe that's shit you share with other people, or it's what everyone could see. So if you pick up on it, other people would notice. That kind of thing. AM, nobody listens to AM. Not saying nobody, but like I just did, whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what AM station's for. It's boring if it even comes in half the time. Maybe you're connected to somebody who's boring the fuck out of you. But I don't know. My point here is not everyone listens to that. Not everyone. But some people do. Some people can. That could be spiritual information, you know? But regardless, you split off everywhere. But there's a conduit in there that's connecting it. And the only reason I'm saying it that way is like it's not supposed to be there. So this energy is supposed to just keep doing its thing. It just keep going, basically. This makes me think of a dowsing rod where you search for water and shit with that, but where you're searching for where you need to be. It's like putting your feelers out, your antennas out, until you pick up a frequency. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm confusing you. Bear with me, because I don't know why it's coming in like this. Somebody might be figuring this out. I did say somebody was trying to get on your frequency. So it's like putting feelers out, if you think about it. And people can do that with each other. Like, I need to know what's going on with so-and-so. If you hear anything, let me know. You can do that with multiple people. And then whoever speaks to you or finds something out about you goes back to the main one or whatever. And then that's how they get their information. But they don't actually know firsthand, because they weren't picking up on you spiritually. They weren't picking up on your vibration or frequency. It was in their physical reality. It was a radio station anyone could hear. Oh my God, man, it took me all of that to say that, because if you think about it, FM radio, everyone can listen to those stations. So other people can. Talking, when people talk, other people can hear it too. So if you say something online, other people will fucking know. But if you're quiet about it and you pick up on it, you're sending it back and forth or just receiving the information, that's AM. No one's going to fucking know. Except for you, unless you say it. Unless you bring it to their attention. Someone is fucking doing that. Because there's a false connection here. But anyway, yeah, it's through another person. Because that whole conduit crap I was going to talk about was like you're connected through another person. So, a middleman or woman, the mutual friend, mutual person knows shit about you and can deliver it. But it's not supposed to be there. It needs to be fucking removed. Whatever it is over. And someone might not be happy about that, or they won't be when you do end it. Because you're gonna throw it away. I just say somebody was looking for something. You're gonna throw it away. Well, if there's something that connects you to another person, you're just gonna toss it in the fucking trash. I'm just gonna say. So you won't be. Sudden change. Yeah. This is the shocking news, because we had shock in the beginning. I feel like some of you are just, by going over something, I don't know, you're gonna be triggered by a memory and you're gonna go, holy fuck, I figured it out, kind of thing. I don't know why lightning is significant. But it feels like, I don't know, I'm thinking of Zeus for some reason. Something's gonna come out of nowhere. I'm getting really tired, but it's only like it's behind one eye. Instagram could be significant for some of you as well. Give me more of this outdated thinking. I don't know. I don't use Instagram. I'm so fucking dizzy. Oh my God. I just heard go back to the basics. So if you're trying to figure something out, go back to the basics. Or if you're working on something, go back to the basics. Don't overthink this. If you're truly trying to connect to source, to spirit, enhance your intuition and gifts and stuff like that, because you truly believe, go back to the basics. There could be a piece of the puzzle you're missing for yourself. That just might come to you, basically. Somebody's strategizing, though. Yeah. There's someone here in this energy who, I don't know if they feared your intuition, or if like magical practices and witchy hoodoo voodoo stuff scares them, freaks them out, because they probably watch horror movies and shit. I mean, I wouldn't mess around with that crap unless you know what you're doing. Go back to the fucking basics, especially with that stuff. Really have more than a generalized understanding before you start really practicing. When it involves other people. If it's just, positive energy for yourself and affirmations and those types of things, that's the type of shit you should be practicing with, seeing if it comes to fruition for yourself, kind of thing, and never infringe on the free will of others. But anyways, somebody's going to go back to the basics in a situation, and it does pertain to something spiritual, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel scared looking at this card for some reason, and this is not a scary card. It's working together. It's the Three of fucking Pentacles, but they're pentagrams, and they're actually pentacles, because pentagrams are reversed, which is they're upside down. But anyways, somebody could see this on the wall and go, oh my god, so and so's worshiping the devil and whatever, because you believe differently than this person. So if you're into mystical things, basically, you're a problem. You scared someone with your hoodoo voodoo, even if you weren't doing a fucking thing. That's really what this feels like. You scared someone with your witchy ways. The letter V is significant here as well. I kept seeing A and R separate, not together. Yeah, somebody was afraid of what you do. Like, oh shit, this shit's gonna rub off on me. It's like the Blair Witch Project type shit. That's what was in somebody's mind when it comes to spirituality and different rituals and practices and stuff, which is fucking funny. They might want to apologize for this because I feel like it was an outdated way of thinking, like, oh, I looked at this all wrong, oh shit. ET is significant too, so extraterrestrials, aliens, things like that. But if somebody looked at you, they were scared of you. I didn't know what to do with the Two of Wands, but I kind of feel like they're paying attention to you online because he's got the world in his hands, which is like your device, your phone. So you could do something online on some type of social media platform, and this person pays attention to it, and maybe that's how they're learning and understanding you, your practices, what you do, or they're doing more research into your belief system. Because, yeah, somebody was afraid of what you do, ultimately. I don't know, I feel like I'm paying attention to what someone's saying, whether it's you or not, whether you're paying attention or if somebody's paying attention to you or not. They could just be doing research. I feel like I'm really looking into this because something clicked, a sudden epiphany within someone, like, oh, someone was an ass to you, male or female, because it just didn't understand where you were coming from. They didn't know how to turn the radio on. They didn't even know what the fuck it was. Because, I don't know, it just popped in my head. It's just like, well, I was going to use a different example, but for example, there was this little boy, I think I shared it on my Facebook, where he saw an old pencil sharpener and thought it was a fishing reel because he'd never seen them before. Because they're all electronic and whatever now. Most people don't even use fucking pencils. Just saying, but it's like when you look at something it's all new to you, even if it's been there forever, even if it's, it's old as shit. Like the information's been there, the practices have been there forever, especially if we're talking about, your intuition and things like that and belief systems. A lot of these rituals and practices are fucking ancient, but not everyone understands them or knows because they don't look into it. But if you're presented with something like that, you're going to go, and you've never seen it before, you're going to go, what the fuck is this? Or you're going to attribute it to something you know. Like, people always have to compare things. Now it's making me think of ancient aliens. Whatever. It'll make sense in the end. If it doesn't, whatever, it is what it is. This shit comes in for a reason. So, like, I did mention extraterrestrials. So, like, for example, there's a hieroglyph or a petroglyph, whatever you want to call it, on a rock where they drew this big eagle, this big bird. And it was like above all the little stick people that they drew in the village or whatever. And they call it a bird. It's a symbol of a giant falcon, a giant bird, whatever it is. But it was like a flaming bird, a bird that breathes fire, a dragon even. If a spaceship comes down, it's got flames and all that shit, that just, the area that it lands on or whatever, is coming from the sky. Birds are in the sky. They don't know anything else, but it's a bird that breathes fire. It's a firebird. It's a fucking alien ship or craft, a UFO, But they don't know that because they don't have that technology. They don't have that understanding. They're comparing it to what they know. And it's like, wow, that's a fucked up bird. I don't know if that makes any sense. But It's like I said with the pencil sharpener thing, that kid was comparing that to what he knew because he'd never seen that before. He didn't know what the fuck it was. Good thing he didn't stick his fingers in the hole, just saying. That would have sucked. But anyways, um, that has something to do with your belief system or some type of ritual or practice or practices that you do that somebody was trying to figure out because it was foreign to them. I say all that just to say it's foreign. I guess it's more interesting when you beat around the bush, which I wasn't meaning to, just FYI. So anyways, this one's long enough. I'm going to go. Yeah, someone's doing a lot of thinking, soul searching, and they probably do want to apologize because they're figuring something out like, oh, okay, yeah, I misinterpreted that a little bit. That kind of thing. And that's what they're heavily thinking about. But there is a false connection here. Probably with an X. Because I think this is the letter X. And my finger just did that. I'm pretty sure that's the letter X. Because isn't R... I get them mixed up because you'd think this would be X. But it isn't. I think this is it. It's like a hook. Gone fishing. For information. That's what that meant. I don't know. That just popped in my head. I think it was back in June. Don't remember the year. Anyways, it's in my rainbow fucking book or whatever. I literally, on one page, I dated it, and I drew a fishing hook and went and wrote gone fishing and went gone fishing. I didn't go, but and then I left. I drew that, but I drew it because my finger did this and I looked it up. No, I didn't look it up. It looked like a hook. Yeah, I looked it up after the fact because it kept happening, and I'm like, what, is that sign language? I couldn't figure it out at the time, and it is. I think it's the letter X, but anyways, I thought it meant hook, and I drew a hook because that's what my finger did. It made me think of fishing because a fishing hook or whatever, like you catch information, you go fishing for information, you catch things. Gonna catch. It's either an X was looking for information, dirt, or whatever. An old broom knows where the dirt is, someone you've known for a long time. An X digging for information on you, situation, whatever. They're going out and seeking this information, or you're gonna catch your ex doing something problematic, whether you did or not. I feel like you might, because it involves you in present day. It's not something that you're gonna find out from the past, like, oh, you cheated on me when we were together and I didn't know then. No, it's nothing like that. Something significant to do with somebody's ex. What is that? It's a painting, but why am I staring at a painting? This person thinks they're God's gift. But there's a significant painting that somebody did, even if it wasn't your ex that did it. A significant painting. I have no idea. I'm not going to read into it too much more. That's all I have for you. I love you guys, and I'll be back soon. I had somebody ask me if I would, like, start doing, like, specific topics again, or if I was ever going to do that. I'm not sure. I might. When I did it in the past, like, if Abraham Lincoln popped up or Michael Jackson or anything like that, it's because it popped up. It wasn't because I was like, oh, I'm going to look into this kind of thing. But maybe I will if you guys have any subject matters that you want me to look into and just kind of see what pops up. Because, oh yeah, who was it? Gabby Petito. I looked into her, and what was fucked up with that one is before they found Brian, her boyfriend that murdered her, I shouldn't have said the M word, whatever. YouTube hates me anyways. when I was drawing and channeling and whatever, I said he was near water, and there was a significance with a backpack and a journal or a book or something. And he actually was already deceased, and he was in the marshy lands. Like, he was underwater, which is why they couldn't find him at first until the tide or whatever receded and went in. And that's where he was. He was around water. Water was all around him. And he had a backpack, and there was a book in there that was very significant. There was more that I said too, but when I did that reading, and then after the fact, because like I said, that was recorded and shared before they caught him, well, they didn't catch him, he was already gone, but before they found him. And when I got that information, I was like, holy crap. So, I don't know, if you guys are interested in certain subject matters, no matter what it is, and you want me to just kind of see what I sense with it, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll put it on here, or that will be a Patreon thing if you're interested in it. I don't know what the hell I would look into, because like I said, that stuff was all just popped up for me, except for Gabby Petito. Somebody requested that. They just wanted to see what I knew, because they were still looking for her boyfriend. And actually, I wasn't fucking wrong. I knew he was still in Florida, too. There was more to it. I have it all written down in one of my books still. But that was a pretty cool one, because I was like, holy crap. Anyways, I love you guys. So just let me know. Peace.